Hey there, I am Veronica and I am excited to be with you today. Today we're going to be talking about how to attract an apology. Now I am going to link a video I made a few years ago, which is a guided meditation on attracting an apology. You will notice from the comments section that it has worked for many people. Now I wanted to do a follow-up video because I wanted to talk a little bit more about how to attract an apology, why you absolutely deserve this apology, and why it is so possible. Before we do that, if you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. If you are looking to enroll in my brand new course, you can start attracting all of those text messages, phone calls, social media shout-outs, and being made a priority by a specific person. Now this can work for someone you're trying to attract, someone you're already in a relationship with, or even if you're trying to get an ex back, a crush, whatever the situation is, it will work for you. veronicaisles.teachable.com. So let's talk about attracting an apology, especially in how that relates to the concept of everyone is you pushed out. You may find other people talk about how you don't even need that apology because you're the one that attracted it in the first place. Now, I hate this advice because it's awful. We are human beings having an experience. We want the apology. We want to experience that. There is nothing wrong with experiencing that. Now, I do think we do attract everything, but if someone has wronged you, if someone has hurt you, you do not take blame for what they did. It is not fair to put that burden on yourself or blame yourself. In fact, that's doubly wrong. First, they hurt you, and second, you're hurting yourself by saying, well, I suck, I attracted it. That is awful. So number one, if someone has hurt you, if someone has wronged you, it is not your fault. You deserve the apology. Yes, we attract all experiences, but that does not mean they're off the hook. They're co-creating too. I do believe that we are the conscious entity in our world, but we also inhabit this world with many others. And while we attracted this, we also can attract the apology. We can attract it coming from them. We can attract them righting the wrong. We can attract them making amends. Now, you deserve this. If it hasn't happened for you yet, it means that you're holding on too tightly to the lack, to the sadness, to being wronged. Once you put yourself in the place of the winner, of already feeling the apology is yours, of already feeling that they feel bad about it, I bet you anything the apology will show up. Now this apology can work for anything romantic, anyone that's rejected you, friendship, anyone that's wronged you, anyone that you're like, hey, I deserve that apology, this wasn't fair. Now it's absolutely okay to want to attract this. Even though you're attracting everything, you're not going to start blaming yourself. You're not going to say, well, I don't need it because it was my fault anyway. That's almost like the battered woman syndrome of blaming yourself for someone else hurting you. And that's just wrong in my opinion. So yes, take control of your life. Yes, put yourself in the place of the hero. But yes, you deserve the apology, and yes, you can get it. So ways in which you can get this apology is by start imagining this person as genuinely feeling bad, genuinely feeling what you felt at the time, realizing they were wrong, and coming to the conclusion that they should apologize to you and make things up to you. Now you can imagine that. You can imagine from their point of view. You can visualize from their point of view. Maybe they're drafting up the words of what to say to you in this apology. Maybe they think that you'll never forgive them. Maybe they're having dreams, nightmares at night, feeling so guilty that they did this to you. It is fine to imagine all of these things. I do think it will attract the apology. Now the way the apology actually comes is when you stop looking for it, is when you stop wondering where it is, where you just feel it as inevitable. So you just feel like the apology is already yours, even though you haven't experienced it yet. You stop needing it, but yes, you're a human and you're going to want to see it actually show up in your 3D world, and that's okay. We want to remain true to the inner state, but we're also humans. We like the outer state too. But just have the realization which one is the leader. Now the inner state leads. So you have imagined them coming to terms, realizing what they did wrong, even imagining drafting up an apology. And then you're going to just let it happen. Before it comes, feel the realization, feel the satisfaction, feel the end result, which is like you feel like $1,000,000. You feel right. You feel satisfied. You can even imagine yourself telling someone else, wow, this person apologized to me. And maybe this is someone from your past, from a past relationship. You no longer want to be with them romantically, but you still want the apology. That's okay. We should be true to the things that we want. We should owe it to ourselves to realize these desires. There is nothing wrong with wanting them to apologize. You are not silly for wanting this. Just don't stand around every single day pouting and stomping your foot on the ground. Why haven't they apologized yet? Definitely don't fall into the trappings of imagining they're off in their own world, care nothing about you, have forgotten about you, and are actually glad they hurt you. Like, that's horrible. So when they come to mind, you're going to imagine that they're like getting ready to send this apology at any moment. Now, if you've never seen my other video where I walk you through a guided meditation of welcoming in this apology, I would definitely say to watch it now. It really does work. But again, the steps are first imagining it, experiencing it, doing a guided meditation like this where you actually can see this person saying these words. You can even imagine it in your mind. You could do a scripting exercise where you write down how you would love it to be, the words you would love them to say. Then you're just going to feel as if it's inevitable, as if you don't feel bad because it hasn't happened yet. You feel the forgiveness. You already forgive them. Like, they've apologized to you, you forgive them, you've moved on from the pain. It's not that you're saying, I no longer need the apology. It's that you're saying, I'm no longer holding on to this hurt as if they didn't apologize. You want to feel already coming to peace, being okay as if they did apologize. Then they apologize. Another one of the parts is to imagine yourself telling someone else. You could even physically tell someone else that you feel the apology is coming. You feel that they are evolving, growing up, coming to terms where they realize they need to apologize to you. Now, again, I wouldn't spend all of your time trying to attract this, and I definitely wouldn't feel let down or defeated because it hasn't happened yet. You could get this apology really quick. Like, it could come in the next 5 minutes. It could even come while you're watching this video. Or maybe it'll take a few months. That's okay. Like, as long as it comes, does it really matter? So live in the end result of satisfaction, of knowing that this apology is yours. And again, I know that the everyone is you pushed out can make you confused as if you're not supposed to want the apology, but we're humans. Even if we don't want that to be the dominant factor, the dominant force in our world, we're still humans and we deserve that apology. We want it, and it's okay to want it. So don't get down on yourself as if you think you're not supposed to want the apology because it's your fault. That is a horrible way to feel. And if you are identifying with those sorts of concepts, you will constantly be beating yourself down. You will never find that you attract these things because it's like you're in opposition of yourself. You have to be at one with yourself. And if you're feeling the inclination, the nagging sensation that you deserve this apology, it's because you do. Let yourself have it. All right. Well, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. You can also enroll in my self-study course, veronicaisles.teachable.com. Look forward to many new courses to come. Have an amazing day.